Alright people, Mike Allen here again. Welcome back to another Cyberpunk 2077 video. Today just going to talk a little bit about how Cyberpunk 2077 update 2.02 has been announced. It's not a major update, it's just a quick little patch that's going to be coming out soon apparently. It was announced like 2 days ago I think. Just want to go over some of the quick fixes. Apparently, V will no longer flatline after entering the Delmian AV in the mission Path of Glory. That seemed to be a problem for people. It also has fixed the shutters blocking the entry to the Black Sapphire in the Run This Town mission. People had an issue with that. And it also fixed this quite a large problem where some people, their cyberware was getting downgraded back to tier 1 after you updated to patch 2.01. That was a problem that didn't affect me, but I saw some more people complaining about it on Reddit and on Twitter and whatever. So it's good that's going to be fixed. It also fixed some skill progression passives. I'm actually not sure what that actually means. I guess some skill progression wasn't being like leveled up appropriately or something. And the big one for me is the rebalance the timers of the vehicle courier missions. I'm doing a few now just to test how broken the time limits actually are, or if they're even broken. I saw some people complaining about it in the comments of my old videos about how strict the time limits are. I have failed a few, but I've passed way more than I've failed. We're just going to do a couple back to back here today and just check how strict the vehicle contract limits really are. Usually they happen when you have to go 4K or further to deliver your vehicle. Reyes will call you up and add on the condition of, oh yeah, by the way, we have to do this immediately, or the contract, he's going to abandon this contract or whatever. You can still deliver the car even if you fail, but you get less of a reward, and it just feels bad when you don't get there in time. He also adds on the condition on this one, don't damage the car. So sometimes when he combines both of those together, it can be a bit tricky because you're trying to drive slower, not to crash into anything, to make sure the car doesn't take any damage. This vehicle I'm in right now, it's quite slow. It seems its top speed here is about 110, and I can't really get above that. And it feels like a bit of a tank to control, but I do have quite a lot of time to get to my destination. And thankfully, this isn't a triple stacked vehicle contract where you have 3 tasks to do, which is usually get there in the time limit, don't damage the car, and also lose the tail or whoever's chasing you. Thankfully, I'm not being chased right now, because during those, like when they add all 3 of those objectives together, people will be ramming into you, people will be shooting at you, the car will be getting all smashed up, you'll be getting run off the road, crashing, and it really does eat into your time when that happens. But I'm just trying to test here on one of these missions if where you're not being chased and you have quite a slow car, is it possible to actually make it in time? Because I saw some people saying it was actually impossible, a few of the vehicle contracts that they were doing, that there was just no way anybody could get to the place they were supposed to be in the time they were given. But I think I've done pretty well here. I've got like quite a lot of time left on this one, and it was a pretty slow car. I was, however, not being chased, so that does make a difference. So yeah, just come over, get our rewards. I'm like really over leveled now. All my progress is up at like 50 plus on each for each progress shard or whatever. So I don't really need these rewards anymore, but I will take them. So this is another vehicle contract. I had to steal this van. I am being chased this time, but unfortunately it doesn't look like he's going to give me a time limit. I've accidentally got the cops on me. I don't want to shoot this guy because I'm pretty sure he's a cop, and then that'll put your wanted stars up even further and take longer to get rid of them. Um, I didn't actually mean to get the cops after me, but oh well. Again, pretty slow vehicle here, the van. But I'm really hoping Reyes will contact me here and give me a time limit just to see if I could still make it. Although I'm pretty close to this destination now. And he usually contacts you near the start of your journey if you're gonna get that condition. But it looks like this time all he wanted me to do was lose my tail. And I don't think the cops were even supposed to be after me. I just accidentally ran over someone back there. And then they started chasing me. Okay, I've got a tail again. Now I think this is actually the gang members who were supposed to be tailing me. So we'll just shoot back at them. Really, these vehicle contracts were a great idea because when you get to the end game, you really don't have a lot to do anymore. If you're really leveled up and have all the money you want, and you've bought every vehicle and all the clothing items, and you just want an excuse for something to do in the world, I think it's good that they have these repeating Radiant quests almost. I wish there were a few different types, along with just vehicle theft missions. Like maybe there was an assassination mission where they just repeatedly give you a target, like a hitman contract or something. Place a target in a random building and give you instructions of different weapons you're supposed to use to take them down. Or maybe they just want to have them taken down stealthily, or they actually want to knock out the target and sort of kidnap them or whatever. Or something like that. That's just one idea I was thinking of for a repeating Radiant quest that would be good for the end game. Hopefully they can look into that sort of thing for the sequel, Orion, and just add in some more Radiant quests. Just for the end game, because that's when you sort of want Radiant quests, not the rest of the time when you're concentrating on the main story or whatever. So yeah, this contract, I didn't get a timer, but I'll just complete it anyway, and we'll get our stuff over here. So that one, I might have failed it if I had a time limit because I was being chased and I was crashing into a lot of stuff. But we'll see the next one. Hopefully it's got another time limit on it. Okay, back in Dogtown. Just gonna hack these people. I love jumping in the air, hacking a load of people while I'm up there because I can get a good view of everyone while I'm in the air. And then by the time you actually land your jump, everybody's been knocked out. It's just a really cool feeling. And that's why I love net running. Just makes you feel so badass. I think net running's underrated. Most people just go in with the like the guns or whatever, or they just run in with the katanas and baseball bats and everything, which is fun too. But I think net running just feels really cool. Okay, let's get out of Dogtown. Normally he calls you up when you're still inside Dogtown if you're getting a time limit. But that's not always the case. And I actually noticed the people when they were complaining about having not enough time. It seemed to be that the timer would start before you even leave Dogtown. Like when you're still deep in Dogtown. And usually you have a long way to go once you're taking a car from inside Dogtown. Okay, we've got the deadline call. Let's see if we can do it this time. Again, not the fastest car in the world. I'm trying to get up to its top speed here. 70. Can this thing even do 100? 75. Oh, never mind. Just sort of nearly crashed there. And we've got people pursuing us this time, so it's going to be a bit trickier. Okay, we'll just self-destruct that guy. Oh no, here comes friends up ahead. Let's see. I'll just make them floored into that wall. That's the other great thing about the Phantom Liberty update and everything that came with it, the ability to hack vehicles. It was something that was sorely missing from the base game. It was in Watch Dogs, hacking vehicles and using vehicles to drive over people remotely and stuff. It was really fun, so I'm glad they actually just stole that idea and implemented it here, because hacking vehicles is just a lot of fun. And self-destructing them is always great when you're being chased. It just completely removes the problem. And if you're being non-lethal, you can force on their brake and they just sort of stop dead. And it gives you time to get away if you're being non-lethal as well. So I'm glad they thought about that. Because some people, even though there's not like a huge reward for being non-lethal the entire game, some people just like to roleplay that their V is sort of non-violent, really. So it is cool that they have those kind of things in here. Okay, I think I managed to lose my tail now. Still got quite a good bit of time here. It seems today I'm not going to get anywhere. It seems unfair with how far you have to travel and the like short time limit they give you. So maybe I just got lucky, or maybe the time balancing issue isn't as bad as some people think. Because again, I have passed way more vehicle contracts in time than I have failed. But I definitely have failed a few, so it does happen. Um, but again, a lot of factors depend on it, on like how you like how you're gonna be able to do this. If you're being chased, how badly you crash into stuff, and what the top speed of the vehicle you're stealing is. Like right now, if I was having less time, I'd be a bit worried here, because it was making me neutralize a tail that wasn't there anymore, it seemed like. So I just had to wait for it to go away. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to pass this one too. So we'll see what the rebalancing does, but I'm not really having a problem at the moment. Let me know if you've had any issues with the time limits or anything in the comments, and I always enjoy reading other people's experiences. Well, alright people, see you again next time with another Cyberpunk video, and thanks for watching.